Shalom.
Shalom.
First thing and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel abroad, living up the standard of Yahweh, wherever they be. For the brothers out here at the GMS region, Missouri. All right, we got the brothers from St. Louis. We got the brothers from Jeff City. And, you know, the brothers from Kansas City. We out here doing the work of the Lord, week in and week out. Prophesying the end of this wicked society, which is known as America, aka Babylon the Great. Prophesying the demise of you so-called white people, which are the biblical Edomites, man. Right. All right, so with that being said, man, we're in a time of mass judgment, okay? Because the Lord, he's bringing more and more judgment because now, hey, Russia's calling the state of an emergency, man. Okay, they like, well, look, man, NATO has got involved. I think it was Sweden and Finland joined NATO.
They joined NATO.
They joined NATO.
And Turkey backfired.
Turkey backfired on them, okay, which is part of prophecy. But hey, through the spirit, man, Russia is calling for a sound of alarm of war. Because I was looking at the this one guy, he kind of goes into like prophecy, well, not prophecy, but he goes into like economics about the tensions that's happening over there in the Ukraine, man. And he was basically stating that Russia is running through all their supplies, so they're gonna start using tactical nukes. Which a tactical nuke is enough to level a city block, man. Easy. Okay, because you have what they call pocket nukes, like if they was detonated in downtown Kansas City, they can level this whole infrastructure with one detonation, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're in scary times, man. All right, and this is what the men of the Lord have been speaking about since the beginning of time. And we're here, we're witnessing the downfall of this wicked kingdom. All right, so the brother got a precept. Go ahead, man.
Hey, this is 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 5. And it says, therefore judgment, hold on. Yeah, this is 2 Peter 3 and 10. Well, 9 says Yahweh is not slack concerning his promise, and some men count slackness.
Right, the Most High is not slack concerning his promise. Okay, because we are men, we don't operate on the time frame of the Most High. Like Peter said, 1,000 years to the Most High is one day. Like 1,000 years to us is one day to the Lord, vice versa. So right, in their mindset, the Lord is not coming back because now you got this whole Me Too movement, you got this whole, what they're calling the whole Roe v. Wade thing. These women are literally bugging out their minds over it.
It's a protest.
Yeah, just protest, man. You know what I'm saying? In their mindset, because they lost faith in a higher power. Right. Okay, because this wickedness has gone on for so long without any repercussions, so they counted slackness, man. Right. Go ahead.
It says Yahweh is not slack concerning his promise, that some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Right, that's the point. The Lord wants the Hebrew Israelites, the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans to come to repentance. That's why it says that his arm is stretched out still until a rebellious nation. Yeah. Because, hey, the Lord wants the people to get it, but we know that the 2/3 are not going to get it. Right. But see, they can't have the excuse to say, well, look, nobody told me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I didn't know.
Yeah. Because that's the thing Jake gonna say, well, I didn't know. Why nobody told me this? But what do you mean? We got 2 camps going right now. Brothers are out here week in and week out doing sit-downs, 4 or 5 shows a day. What do you mean there's no warning?
That's his arm stretched out.
Yeah.
What Psalms 19 say? It says what? They shall not hold their peace. Day nor night.
Come on.
You got any more on that? Yeah. It says, but the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Fervent heat. And what's the elements? For one thing, the elements goes into the works of this place. Everything that these people put their faith in, their emotions, their whole traversity into, that's going to be destroyed, man. Okay? The heavens, okay, the buildings, these people's vehicles, all this stuff is going to get new. It's going to be burnt up, man. Okay? Because why? Because it's all through vanity. The whole freaking Roe v. Wade thing, that's going to be destroyed. That's going to have no prevail. The whole thing about women's lib, that's going to be done away with. Okay? Jake out here smoking weed, smoking Black and Miles, thinking things is a joke. Now he's coming over here to scoff, man.
That's why I just leave. Yeah. And in times we had now, we don't even, that's why we leave people to their own devices, man. Yep. Because at the time we had, the warning just went out, man. Because this is about being cool now. You know, it's about being hip and doing this, and now people are losing it, man. They just, what does this say? Dude just shot somebody over a damn mayonnaise at Subway, man.
Yeah. It was a Jake woman though that got popped.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, she probably had an attitude, and he lost it. Yeah. That mayo broke the back, man. It say, golly, man. It say, the earth also, and the words that are therein
shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
That's right, man. What manner of persons ought you be, man? Because as things progress, as things get worse, we're supposed to be elevating through the spirit. We're supposed to be taking lessons that we learned as men and applying them to your spiritual walk. Not walking as blind men out here.
That's right.
Because in this truth, man, you got to grow as steps to this thing. When you first wake up, you may come in, you may be a little belligerent, you may yell and scream at everybody. But as you come into the faith and you grow more, you be more tranquil, you be more susceptible to dealing with people. And as you grow in your personal walk, you start to be more temperate in certain things. Certain afflictions you take and you deal with it, and basically you're taking a chin shot, you know?
What's it say, play below?
It says, looking forward and hastening until the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
With fervent heat, and that's when those nuclear missiles touch down to America. Because these missiles right here, this is the Lord's indignation. Okay, this is what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has specifically portrayed in his heart. Okay, because this is going to be the destroying instrument to level all wickedness. Like they say, fire is the cleansing agent, man. And this is going to cleanse and pure this earth of wickedness. Okay, because once this happens, we're going to be rightfully put back in our places, the kings and princes of this earth. And we're going to put the heathen under our feet, man, in subjection where they belong. Because these heathens, they can't run this earth, man. Look at prove it that Esau is in power. This is literally on concrete, man. Okay, this is basically a reminiscent of the caves. Because you look downtown, you see these tall skyscrapers. This is concrete. Stones everywhere, man.
Because in certain cities, the downtown areas, they have cobblestones. That come from Rome.
That goes to the Appian Way. The Appian Way was the main highway that Rome built to link all their providences and different things.
That's why America has highways now.
They even had aquifers. They had running water in Rome, just like they have now. And even a brother said that, man, they had condoms in Egypt. Y'all know that?
Condoms?
Yeah.
I believe it.
I was like, golly, this is Egypt, man.
It makes sense though, because like when you look on the hieroglyphs, man, you see what they call gyrocopters. Those are basically like their planes. They had technology back then. Like the technology today is basically it just revamped from what we had in the ancient world. Like the whole concept of iPads and shit. You had the
Baghdad battery.
You know, you had what they call the human and the thumb, which means perfect light. You see what I'm saying? So all this technology that we're using today, the elite's been had it. That's why when that movie Demolition Man came out in 1993. Basically, Siri was all in that shit. They showed the iPad, they showed you the driver, what do you call that car? The fucking smart car. They had all that.
Self-driving car,
I mean, literally, Siri was talking to you. Same algorithm and everything. Because they were predictive, or they were programming people to be acclimated to what they were going to do in the future, man. You know, like, I don't know how true this was, but it was a video of a woman that supposedly back in the 1920s, they had a so-called cell phone. Could have been a walkie-talkie, but they had some type of smart device back in the 20s, man. Don't know how true it was, but I did see a video on it, you know?
This is the book, this is back here what you said earlier. This is Sirach 13 and verse 23. And it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he said, they exalt it to the clouds. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help overthrow him.
Now, when Esau talks, everyone believes him.
And
he's exalted. But when we speak, they have a problem with what we say. It says what? The poor man's wisdom is despised.
Well, that's why when you try to bring this truth and understanding to your family, they ain't dealing with it. But like, you know, and this is a little testimony, man. I go home to Chicago, my mother, she's talking shit about what we involved in, but yet she has Joel Osteen on her TV. I'm like, well, what can this man teach you?
What is he doing?
This man is a false prophet. He's stealing money. He ain't out of 22 what? This man is a millionaire, and during the time of that hurricane down in Houston, he didn't even want to let people in the church.
Savage.
This is the guy you want to
even the house. It wasn't even his house. I could see if he had a mansion, he'd be like, I gotta put people in my mansion, they gonna steal my stuff. That was an empty auditorium.
For free.
And the church pays for that. That's 501c3 tax exemption, man. You a so-called non-for-profit type of a thing, man. That's what the mentality of this time. Look, judgment is going to touch these people, and we will welcome in that time, man. Because you know what? That's going to separate the oil from the water, man. It's going to separate the who's with the Most High and then who's not, man. These times of all these plenteous, that's why famine has to come. The Lord can't just signify famine to this people, because guess what? Someone can just hand them a sandwich. But if you do wide famines, that means everybody, but then what? You provide to those that you want to provide to, man. That's why this has to hit everybody, man. This world, hey, we need to welcome famines, food shortages, crisis, because guess what? We gonna shine in that day, man. Lord willing, man. And this is a precept from earlier. This is the book of, this is 2nd Ezra 7 and verse 33. And it reads, and it says, I'll start at verse 30, it says, and the Most High shall appear unto the, Salakia, and the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and long suffering shall have an end. But judgment only shall remain, truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong.
See? It says what in, I think that's 1st Ezra 4, says, as for the truth,
that has been so long without fruit.
It shall be declared, this truth has taken no L's, man. Has taken no L's. Vocab came up, he got spiritually cut, slaughtered.
He's a demon, man.
Not a good one at that.
But has the nerve to have a beard though.
Where he get that from?
Yeah.
Hey,
where he get a beard from?
He want to be. Hey, see, he wants to be. He wants to be. What was that story about the man that wanted to follow Yahweh Shai, but the Lord
he
just told him, like, look, man, just go and tell him about the miracles I did, man.
Yeah.
That's it. You got certain men that really want to follow. Like, the reason why vocab is being unleashed because he's looking for validation. He wants to be validated by the apostles, man. They say, well, look, you may be an Israelite. We even said that you might be, but you know, at this point, it don't matter whether you are or not. You're still a demon, man.
You're a wicked Israelite.
You're a demon. Right. Because no matter what you do, what you say, you're not going to stop the words of the Lord, man.
Right.
All right? Because your Christians out there, they don't have the understanding. All right? Now you want to go into the Hebrew, you want to go into the Greek, okay? You want to go into the blue letter now. But where'd you get that from?
Right.
You didn't get it. You ain't just come up with it because at first y'all niggas was stuck on John 3:16.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you want to break down what cosmos means. Come on, man. You Johnny come ladies ain't got it, man. Y'all ain't got it.
And then you got the situation where guys that are trying to sneak in through side gates. You know, that's showing you at that time, because guess what? The same thing with the apostles. The man, I think it was that tried to buy it. He said he tried to offer money up for it because that power was there. People seeing the power to this, man.
Hey, Peter told him, he said, hey, you be destroyed with you and your money, man.
See that?
Because he said you thought you could buy the gift from the Most High with money. Yeah, because what happened was, what was his name? Simon the Sorcerer?
Yep,
I think it was like RG. Well, they told him, he was like, because for one thing, they thought he was on a level because he was doing sorcery to betwixt the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, well, this guy must be a man of the Lord, but he was a damn witch.
Yeah.
All right, and then when he finally met up with Peter and the real disciples, man, then they was like, look, you and your money gonna perish together. Yeah. Because you think you can restore the gift of the Most High because Peter did a miracle, and then this simple nigga gonna say, oh, well, damn, well, how much I gotta pay to do that? It's a miracle. It's the power of the Lord, man.
See, he didn't understand that the power is not tangible.
Right.
You can't buy it. It's priceless.
Right. I got you. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7 and verse 14. And it says, for she is a treasure unto men that never faileth, which they that use become the friends of Yahweh, being commanded for the gifts that come from learning.
And what are the gifts that come from learning, man? You start learning more about the elements, the herbs, right? Healing, the name. First and foremost, the name.
Because healing comes through the name of the Lord.
That's right.
Exactly.
Because it says I think that scripture, it says, what is herb profiteth without the Most High? Like you can take herbs, but if the Lord ain't with you, guess what? You're gonna propel to that sickness, man.
What's that king, man? That damn, I was just looking into it earlier, man. Basically, he fell sick from an illness, man. But see, Hezekiah was granted 15 more years because he did the right thing. But I think it was what's this guy's name, bro? But he fell ill of the virus because he seeked the physician and he didn't put his spirit. No.
I forgot his name.
Fuck, man. I think it's like in Chronicles, if I'm not mistaken. Either Chronicles or Kings.
I got it.
But basically, you got it.
You got it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Pull it, brother.
It's 2 Chronicles 16. And
Jake's on a high. You got them high pre-sales.
Okay. I started at 10. I guess his name is Asa.
Asa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it says then.
I ain't read that in a while.
I started at 11. It says, behold, the acts of Asa first and last, lo, they are written in the book of kings of Judah and Israel. And Asa in the 39th year of his reign was diseased in his feet until his disease was exceeding great. Yet in his disease he sought not the Lord, but to the physician.
See? Right, see, that's like a Jake. Like, I mean, I understand certain Jays go to the doctor because they got certain diseases, but at least you even send up prayers first. You know what I'm saying? Because certain shit in this kingdom you can't really avoid. But like, they're just like saying a man that's been in the truth 30 years, man, he go to the damn doctor for the flu. Wait a minute, man. You should know the remedy for the flu. Right. What the hell you going to the doctor for, man? But you supposed to be a man of the Lord? It ain't like you got a blood disease, and even then you start off the Most High.
Yeah, because like a month ago, I had the damn flu, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. So I got some ginger, some orange juice, and something else, right? I made a smoothie out of that, right? And I drank that twice. I was good.
Yeah. And then you sent the prayers.
Exactly.
The prayers really do the heavy work. Yeah. The herbs just tend it up, man. You know, really the Lord will heal you without it, man.
Right.
But hey, do the whole time, because now you're looking what? You have to put your faith to the test, man. You have to use your faith. If you don't use it, you lose it, right? Yeah. That's a saying. It don't matter if you're a good jump shotter. You could be a water three-point shooter, but guess what? If you don't go to that court and throw threes, guess what? You're gonna get rusty. It don't matter how good you are of a shooter. Yeah. So the same thing with us. That's why it says through the gifts of learning. That's why it says what? Faith cometh by hearing. And then once you hear it, guess what? You dive into it. Then you want to learn about it. Then you want to learn Hebrew. You want to learn the Greek, the Latin. Those are the things that further you. Guess what? It furthers your understanding. That was increase your faith, man.
Because faith is a word of action, man.
That's right.
If you have faith, man, then you will pray. Man, because the apostles said guys fall out because they ain't praying enough.
Right. Yep. That's lack of faith right there.
Pray every day, man. It don't matter how many times a day you will do it, man, as long as you do it.
Yeah. But this is Romans 10:17. It says, so then faith coming by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High.
That's right.
And faith is a gift from above. Every man have not faith, because if every man had faith, they'd be doing what we're doing. Yeah. Jacob be out here prophesying week in and week out. We have camps all over this town.
Yeah.
You know, but you only have a select few brothers out here that's pushing the word. Why? Because faith compels them. That's why when a brother was reading in Wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter, that wisdom, man, as we refer to as Sophia.
And then, but look what these fucking women do. They got faith in Roe v. Wade, though. Look what they showed themselves. Their faith is in this devil and killing shit, man.
My uterus.
Yeah, man. Look, the Lord gonna shrivel you and that uterus, man.
You see how counterproductive that is. My thing is, how can you make an argument about something blatantly murder? Okay,
that's a sign right there.
Yeah, look what
it say.
And it's always a bunch of weirdos, man.
Yeah.
Always a bunch of damn weirdos, man.
Yeah.
Y'all already got the PRIDE month. Yeah. And you just always look at this shit, man. This Marshall Brady ass woman, man.
And you know she musty.
Yeah.
They don't even
what's a lot? Got the fucking jigsaw haircut.
Yeah.
It's always these people. You see why these people are made to be destroyed, man?
That's right.
These people lack any type of moral compass. Any type of morality here, man.
That's a leprous hair. That's like leopard. The color blonde is leprosy of the hair.
Like, you literally want to kill something, man. And then peek this, right? Now, you a man, right? Let's just say if you didn't want the baby, but if she wanted it, you got to take care of it.
Exactly.
You know how many Keishas that killed their babies when they man wanted it just because he didn't have no fucking power?
Yeah. Imagine that would have been his heir, man. Imagine his heir, bro. You imagine you kill an heir. In the ancient world, that was punishable unto death. Yeah. You kill an heir, man?
You coming back and catching a sword.
You gonna come back. That's why now you understand why some of these women and babies come out fucked up. Why? Because they live lives prior to being fucked up. So guess what? Now they're mirroring physically what they was spiritually, man. They were spiritually fucked up. Now they come back in that flesh, and guess what? That flesh shows what they are, man.
Yeah.
Deformed, man. Having that mindset is a deformity, man.
Yeah.
Like, now, Roe versus Wade, right? Banning sex.
Yep.
How is that punishing us?
Yeah, now they want to ban. Now they don't even want to be a woman. Because your whole job, because what are women going to be saved for? Childbearing, man.
Yeah, like, Like, okay, you keeping your legs closed. They should have been doing that from jump.
They take you to not be able to kill your babies for you to. And you know what the whole thing of it is, brothers, is because they want repercussions for that. They don't want no repercussions. See, they want to be able to go out there and have mindless sex with strangers and not be held accountable for it, man.
Right.
The remedy to that is find you a man and keep your ass at home, man.
That's it.
Hey, brother, you come. Hey, can you man both cameras?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro. I know you got some. Yeah. No. Hey, get it in. Get it in.
Come on, big fish. Spence. But yeah, so that's the whole point, man. Okay, they don't want any repercussions for their actions. And then you got this one guy, right? He managed to get a vasectomy, all because his woman couldn't do the abortion.
Wow.
What kind of this is why the so-called white man can't be empowered. This is a backward society. This is the reason why it has to be destroyed. I'm gonna go get my line snipped, all because you can't, Slocky, brother, because you can't have a kid. That ain't my problem.
Fuck that.
Because a man is designed to put his seed in multiple women. So now you just shut your whole line off, and you're gonna be destroyed anyway, because the scriptures tell you you can't enter to the kingdom if your private members are cut, man.
So he's wounded in the stone.
Yeah. Literally wounded.
So all he got is missile.
Yeah.
And they asked a question to these women. They said, 3 men can impregnate an island full of women, right? Yeah. And they asked the woman, said, you know how long?
30 men can impregnate every woman in the earth.
They asked a woman, they said, how long would it take a woman to be pregnant from all those men? They were like, it'll take a long time. So that ain't life. Life is on the move, man. Okay, what we're pushing is the return to life.
Hey, you see, you always got cuck boy. It's always he got to be behind the damn woman.
Yeah, look at that shit, bro. But you know what it is? The mentality is we're getting our manhood back. These women are trying to take what we're getting back. That's why they want to stand. That's why they're infuriated. My body, my choice. But guess what it is? It's the men getting their body. We're getting our mentality back, man.
Right.
And they also resist being a woman too. They resist. They see everything is pointed towards them. Basically, like I said, being accountable. Not sleeping around, being more mature.
Yeah.
They trying to fight the inevitable fate that they gonna be put back in order because they don't like order.
Right.
They fighting against it, but they see it coming. That's why when all hell breaks loose, and now it's where's the man at? Now it's we need the man. Now it's all that. But a few years ago, you was okay, and during the whole '60s, you was okay with everything out of order. Now you see everything slowly coming back to the truth, like the scripture says, like you quoted, the truth that was been out without fruit starting to come back. Yeah. So now everything's starting to be revealed, and they hate it. Now they really seeing like, well, damn, my whole purpose is really to be a wife.
Yeah.
To be a wife and bear children and be under subject to your man. Their reality is setting back in. And now they mad. That's all it is. They're furious.
Well, I got a precept, Baba Kushai. This is the book of 2 Maccabees 2 Maccabees 3 and 19. It says, and the women girt with sackcloth under their breasts, abounding in the streets, and the virgins that were kept in. Show you that women was
their ass in the house.
show you that women are supposed to be kept, man.
Yeah.
Women not supposed to be out here on their own volition, running the streets as they please. That's the problem. Like if y'all brothers saw that video when that one Jake knocked them 3 chicks out, y'all see he dumpstarted.
Yeah, I see that.
And you know what stood out, bro? Yeah, that shit was dope as hell. The news was like at 11:30 at night. That's the first on point. What are y'all doing out this late?
11:30, yeah.
So he just came behind her. He just strode on, boom, knocked the other chick out. Knocked the other chick out. He was like, y'all got y'all. He said something about some gang shit. He said, y'all initiated now. Walked off. But see, that wouldn't happen if you were put. Yeah, that wouldn't happen if you were put in your place. Yeah. What are you doing out at 11:30 at night anyway with no fear? That shows you that you women have been in safety too damn long, man.
Like that woman that got shot by the security guards when she ran into the strip club, and that was like 5 in the morning. She ran into the strip, and they popped her ass. It was the security guard. They just shot her, and then they were like, now I gotta raise these kids. No, bitch, you've been raising them kids. Guess what? Now she's out of the picture for real, man. We're in a time where you women, because guess what? If the men are getting put in order, you women are not escaping, man. Yep. Because guess what? You've been a root cause. You've been a damn shuttle for wickedness this whole time, man. Yeah. You've been a carrier for wickedness. You've broken down the homes. You furthered the affliction with men. You know how much stress you put on men just from taking a seed, from killing a seed, man. The stress, man. You've been a harbinger for this, man. So the time we coming to now, you look, you women are gonna go through some things you have never experienced in your life, man. That's right. And that Roe v. Wade was just an hors d'oeuvre for you, man. That's why I said the women shall be what? Admire of the street. You gonna be mud in this thing, man. Come on now, you think the times of you throwing that box, and like the brother said, no, keep that. Keep that box. You know what? Keep it to yourself, because guess what? We already made play. Some brothers like, look, hey, I'm cool, man. I'm cool, man.
You been good this long.
Exactly. What I'm gonna change now?
You got men going MGTOW, bro. Even though that shit is old, but still, they ain't worried about you, man.
Men are starting to save up their damn nuts now. Yeah, they don't wanna bust. They're actually, you know,
they confident.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
We had a Jake at camp tell us, he was like, man, y'all ever tried doing that? We were like, nah, but he's like, man,
do it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, when you do that, it's a weird theory, but see, in the life, sperm is life.
Pheromone.
Yeah, pheromones. Women can smell that shit. A woman to know if you ain't skeeted in 2 weeks, shit, no.
Yeah,
she gonna be all on you like.
Yeah, it's a fair. I remember when I was a kid, man. Now I'm grown up. Used to, you know, when you dealing with some chick, you know, you could smell her. Yeah. You can almost smell them we were kids, and I'm sure our food wasn't as fucked up. We had a little more nutrients, but I used to had that weird smell. You smell them. That's what it was. It wasn't like no puss must, but it was like you could tell, like, yeah, and 9 out of 10 times they were ready. Yeah. You know?
And that's the reason why the porn industry has been booming. Porn has been designed to keep men at a low level. See, most men don't know that when you're shooting off your seed, it's like a bad habit, and you get so used to the custom of doing it, you don't have no energy to do nothing else. That's why a lot of jakes that suffer from watching a lot of porn, that's why you could never get up for a female, man. Because
you gotta have that weird. You gotta have that weird.
Yeah, it gotta be certain shit.
It's gotta be extravagant and
and to detox from that, you gotta go. It's like fasting with anything. Like if you drink too much alcohol, you gotta go on a fast. You know what I'm saying? You eat too much certain this food, it don't have the same effect. So in order to desensitize yourself or to get back sensitive to it, you have to really, you know, you gotta abstain from it, man. It's a balance.
So basically, do everything in moderation, basically.
Yeah.
And a lot of boxers.
Look at this shit.
Get the camera on this.
Yeah, man. Look.
Throw up purses, man.
That's a long line of demons.
Hey, and you know what? You got men that's following that bullshit, man.
Look, you see him, look, he even walking like a bitch. Look like his nuts was in the car, man. That's a lot.
That's how you know we at the end.
This is the end,
look. It's the end.
This is the end. I'm gonna try to catch that parade down there. Oh, look at that. Look at all these demons. Oh my goodness, man. I got them all. On camera. Shalak Rayam on all you demons, man.
Just so you can have the liberty to kill your own children.
Bro, the Lord
want to be held responsible for what they do.
The kids don't belong to you.
They don't know what they're doing. Like they don't know what's right from wrong.
Hey, this is spiritual. Y'all know this is spiritual, right? For them to cross the camp,
they condemn.
This is spiritual. Yeah. All of them people right there on camera being condemned, man. Now the Lord can go ahead and catch every single one of these people, man.
Shalak Rayam
on all of them. Shalak Rayam on every one of these people, man.
Shalak Rayam, man, on all of you, man.
Revelation 18:3. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Amen. And every nation has drunk of the wine of Babylon, man. They drink of the lifestyle, man.
Oh my goodness, that many fucking people?
You gotta throw up purses in.
Oh my goodness. You see, look.
Wow.
Yo. This is crazy, man. Look at this.
Every last one of them motherfuckers.
All of them are getting cursed for passing the camp.
Hey, man, we can throw us some curses right now. Y'all want to throw us some curses?
Yeah, throw up curses, man. Throw up curses.
Hey. Yahweh.
Bashim. Lord took judgment, man. Lord judgment. Look at all these fucking people, man. Look at all these fucking people, man. This is fucking crazy, man.
Every nation has drunk of the wine of this place, man.
This is hell, man. This is fucking hell. This is hell, man. That many fucking people. All
still
these people
going.
want to kill fucking babies, man. These are all bad. This is Babylon, man. This is Babylon, man.
That's how you know we at the end, man.
This is the end. We at the end.
And the influence of this war has reached the four corners of the earth, and that's why this place has to be judged, because what's going to happen is, the scriptures tell you in the same chapter, when this place is destroyed, the countries across the world start to mourn and weep.
Yep.
Right.
Because they basically slept in the same bed with this whore, and they drunken of her philosophies and idolatry.
The waves.
The ways that the word escapes me, but they basically believe in everything that this whore stood for, and everything that this whore stands for is death.
This is spiritual, man. Yeah, that's it. That's literally the woman with the, what does it say? And the wrath in her cup was filled of what?
Wine, man.
Abomination, man. And filthiness. This is filthy. These are fucking children they want to do this to, man.
Kids, man.
Kids, not even, they ain't even, they're the most innocent, man. And life comes from the Most High, man. It says, I knew you in the womb.
Man. That should make brothers mad, man. Because, hey, 95% of the women that we got, they feel this way, man.
They do.
They feel this way.
They do.
I had my own mother said I could have aborted you.
God, then we say that in the, then we had that same conversation. We like, man, we gotta save the water that our mamas even went through the gusto, man. And being in Babylon is a dangerous for us to make it, man.
This is hell, bro.
You gonna tell me the Lord ain't coming? It's spiritual. They passed the camp spot, man. This is spiritual. The Lord is. That's why it says the movements of men.
This is Revelation 17:4, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet.
And that's the decadence. That's a decadence. That's harlot. That's harlot colors, man. Because when you see a good high prostitute, guess what? They got that apparel on. You know they're a whore. They can't even stop wearing that whore's clothing, man.
Right.
They'll go to the grocery store and have that whore's clothing on them, man. Keep going.
It says, and decked with gold and precious stones.
Yep, that goes into the what? The stock market, the different trading and buying that's in this place, man. Keep going.
And pearls,
Man,
having a golden cup in her hand full of abomination.
exactly, with homosexuality,
And
this
filthiness.
transgenderism,
Yep.
this abortion, this is all the filthiness of that cup, man.
Yep.
The cup overrunneth, man.
Yep.
This cup is spilling every damn where, man.
Yep.
And you gonna tell me this ain't coming to, it's not a coincidence. We're getting ready to go to nuclear war. The MOT is on the corner, and then they're protesting.
Perfect timing.
It's almost too perfect, man.
Yeah.
Something's getting ready to take place, and then famines are coming. Guess what? These women finna starve, man.
That's right.
And guess what? We looking for high value women. You going through the ringer, man. You going through an application process,
The
man.
fingerprint.
All that.
that.
IUIC type.
I need to know the last digits of your social.
I need it. It's a lot.
Now the high value women are the ones that's of the elect.
That's right. And the Lord is going to bring us those. We're not going to choose that. What did it say about Yahweh Shai? He shall not judge after what? His own. We're not going to go after we're not going to just pick a woman and she be wicked. No, the Lord is going to bring
the wrong one.
Just like the situation with Isaac. When he met Rebecca, guess what? That was set up in the spirit. Because she came up and said, who is him? And then she started watering his camels, man.
Yeah, it didn't have
It was already in the spirit. He already peeped her like, okay, she's already serving me, and she don't even know me.
And he loved her. As soon as he seen it,
On
he
love at
loved
first
her.
sight. Love at first sight.
And that's how you know that things are connected through the spirit, man. Because if it was up to Jake, you'd be choosing the wrong chick all the time, man.
I choose them all the time.
Yeah, and that's why it don't work. You know what I'm saying? You give it the chick, oh, this shit don't work, man. It's like when you dealing with that woman, it's like you know, like, okay, even though this bitch is wicked, but you feel that connection, like, okay, I knew it, and she was right before, you know?
Yeah.
You know it, you know? So the Lord, he gonna set our women up for us, man. You know? But I got a precept. This is the book of Isaiah 47:1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Confusion. Come sit in confusion, and this is confusion, man. Women are talking about, oh, now we're going on a coochie protest or a coochie cut off. Cut that coochie, man. Cut it off. You should have cut it off last week.
Cut it off, literally.
No way. That's why now we understand why men in other parts of the world are so hard on their women, man. Look at when you give them liberty, man.
Oh, Esau said it. Esau said it back in the, I think like in the 20s. He was like, the worst thing you can do, and he's an Edomite philosopher. He said the worst thing you can do is give a woman rights.
That's right.
He said when you give a woman rights, your society is through. Through.
Now, let me say what in Sirach 25. It says, give it says, give the woman no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get abroad.
Yep.
That's what they're doing. They got in abroad, man, and they have destroyed themselves, man.
That's right.
Because women are not used to having rights, man.
And they're not supposed to, because they're not made to give decision making. They're terrible leaders, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures say that the blessing of the father established what? Households, but the curse of the mother outrooted foundations, man.
Honestly, I've been reading that recently too.
And it shows you, it proves itself. Go to paternity court, man. Look at these TV shows. Look at the fucking average YouTube video, man. Matter of fact, look at the video when the bitch get mad at him because he didn't bring the other kid McDonald's.
Yeah. And she had the nerve to try to come and justify that.
Yeah.
Had the nerve to go and pull up a gallon of makeup, stand there and try to
look terrible.
She was doing that to, I'm finna come. You know what? It's sad that women just want attention. That right there got her so much attention, because in the video when I seen the first few seconds, I'm like, this bitch is feeding off of this shit.
Yeah, she getting clout.
I'm like, you feeding off of this shit. You so demonic. Oh, he was with me. No, he did a stand up when he was with you. Guess what now? He done got he's cut free.
Yeah.
Right. But when he asked her where are their daddies at, she couldn't say shit though.
Yeah.
She couldn't say nothing then.
Yeah. Because some other niggas have completely washed their hands of her, man.
Yeah.
They don't even want to bring the Big Mac, man. That's the mentality. We're in hell. This is hell. If I can picture anything, a situation, this is hell, man.
Yeah, because then like you said, she got clout. I mean, her eyelashes wasn't even all the way on.
Oh,
she
my
looks
goodness. Terrible, man.
And then she put it out there. She said, "Look, I don't get my food stamps to the 11th." Bitch, you out here making a god. You're trying to dictate something, but yeah, you got all this fake ass hair and makeup on you. But what right do you have? What right do you have to say anything? That man ain't obligated to your nigglets, man. And that's the problem, man. You women, you really feel obligated and you really feel entitled. Why? Because this damn devil put you on a pedestal, man. Esau Edom has tricked you fucking women, man, into believing you're important and you're not. The scriptures give you the proper order on what a woman's supposed to do. Your whole duty is to serve a man. Embarrass children, man. And pick up the slack. If he's falling off, you pick up the slack. Proverbs 31. You women don't even want to touch that.
Now they call themselves women, right? But the word woman means female servant.
The scriptures say, he that getteth the wife getteth possession, as in to help me unto himself.
Right.
That's a servant. Like when you have children is a lesser servants, man. You all have a collective, and you serve the house, you serve the man. Period. It's a win-win situation. Because let's think about it this way. If this woman, you know, Jake, man, they like to fuck all night. Your woman, man, I mean, nowadays, women, they can go up to 30, 40 times. These women ain't women, they're terminators. But an average woman in the ancient world, you'll kill her, man. So you had to have another woman on the side. Or when she's on her time of the month.
Our testosterone was through the roof.
You wouldn't
that's a good point. That's a good point. Our testosterone wasn't meant for just one woman. You know, that's like a lion. Lions fuck 20 times a day. 20 times a day. And guess what? The lionesses, check this out. There's a thing in the lion pride. If the lionesses don't see the lion bigger enough to fuck all of them, they will bite the one. They will all attack the main lion, and they will bite him if he slips on that testosterone. So he got to be on his P's and Q's. So when you see lions aggressive, the lioness is like that because he know he on point. But if he's fucking all of them, guess what? They know that he's on point. But if he starts lacking and he can't make his rounds, guess what? He ain't on point. He's lacking because the women want the strongest to father their children, man. That's why when the new lion comes in, guess what? They'll kill the other cubs and the lionesses won't do nothing. Because guess what? In the roundabout way, they said shit. His seed wasn't strong enough. And then they'll get it. There's a name for it. They'll come in heat. And then the new lions will come and pop the other ones, man. I watched that from that documentary about the 5 brothers, the 5 brother lions. They said they killed 30,000 lions, man. They killed 30. They was killing, bro. They were literally, they took a landmass and just went to work. And they said they were brothers. They even had one. They said one was, they called him Scar. He said he professionalized in eating the other dude's babies.
That's where they get the Lion King from.
Yeah.
Where Lion King come from.
Bro, that's fit in the lion world, and that's what the Lord compares unto us. That's our culture. That's why you women are supposed to further the man.
Those are the Maccabees, man.
Yo, those are the Maccabean lions. Yo, that was it, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Sirach 25:24 just proof that women can lead. It says, the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
That's right.
So why would you have a woman be a leader if you know that it's because of her and the way she thinks is what got us basically in this situation in the first place?
Yeah, because she fell for what the serpent said, and she had gone into the philosophies of the other nations. Yep.
That's exactly what that is.
Yep.
Lied to you. Lied because a white man said you could go and get a damn Roe v. Wade. No, let's go back. The Most High said, don't. The womb is his, man. He said he knows men from the womb. What did David say? He said, I am fearfully made. I am knitted. The Most High's knitting you in the womb, man. He's putting your cells together. He's dictating how you gonna look, how you gonna move, what spirit gonna be in the womb. That's where that takes place at. So now looking at that and know where the Lord deals with and see the demonicness of that, man.
Now, and she gave that same thing to Adam.
Yep.
And both of them knew they were off. And they heard the voice in the cool of the day.
Which was the prophets.
Right. And they sold themselves aprons.
They said, how do you know they were naked?
They basically hid among the people.
Yup.
But nowadays, they don't give a fuck. They don't know what's right from wrong, man.
Yeah, they're blind naked.
Yeah.
So they're so reliant on what the devil gives them as to what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah.
Like they taught you that abortions is some type of medical procedure. No, it's legal. Have you ever stopped and actually looked at how they describe or how they conclude an abortion?
It's a terrible thing.
It's terrible. They literally
way to go out.
reach in and they break it apart piece by piece.
Suck it out.
Suck it up. And they got somebody with a checklist marking where we got the head, we got both arms. They want to make sure they don't leave anything in there because it can lead to problems.
And the baby feels it. The baby feels it when it's because they're literally dissecting it in the womb, bro. That's why a lot of times women that have abortions, they suffer from fibroids. A lot of times they miscarry after their first trimester. They can't go more than 6 weeks. They're punishment. Yeah. Because the Esau's in there fucking dissecting shit, man. You may hit a wall or something like that, or ovaries. This is hell, bro. And they literally picking the baby apart inside. The baby feels it, man.
And that's because we believe in trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah.
So the white man tells you you're free, you shouldn't feel guilty about it, right? Because it's a nice waiting room, you got people nicely dressed and they treat you nice. You think like, oh, this is okay, but you don't know that there's an angel watching you already destroy you, man, because you're killing off your own children. You basically trust in Egypt. This is Isaiah 31 that says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not to the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
So that's what they're doing. They're going to Egypt for help because them getting those abortions, that's to help them constantly be a freak.
To promote wickedness.
Right.
It's not for them to say, oh, I'm a benevolent man or a benevolent woman and I'm trying to save myself so I can actually be a good wife to my husband. I don't want to jeopardize that. No, you just want to go freak off, man.
Right.
They're not even doing it for a good reason. You're not doing it to say I'm furthering, I want to save myself so I can actually be a virtuous woman. I messed up. I made a mistake. I didn't know. I got to learn from this mistake. No, they're not doing it for that, man.
No.
They're not doing it for that, man. Understand, just like 2 Thessalonians, the man of sin has been revealed. But guess what? The henchman is revealed too, man.
Yeah.
I literally have a different view. I look at him like a serpent. If I see a serpent in a damn wood somewhere, I'm going to be like, what's that serpent doing? Okay, it's going that way. Here I go. I'm a study it. A poison serpent. There's a vibration that comes with that.
He's studying you.
Yeah, they're like, what you doing to a poisonous spider or a bear? If you see a bear, like I seen a dude, he had to fend off a bear with bear spray. Man, this bear was on him. If he didn't have that bear spray, then he was gonna be eaten. The bear was jumping on trees and trying to make him run. The bear would run up to him and jump on the tree and look at him because he wanted him to turn around. Because that's the bear's. They got to come from behind, man.
They cackling too. You ever saw a bear wrestle with each other, bro? How cackling, bro? That's what you get those submission. Yeah.
Bro, they will put you in a bear lock. Yeah, they'll fuck you up, bro. I seen one where a black bear fought a brown bear. The black bear just came out of hibernation. They were, bro, it was vicious. I'm talking vicious. Bro, if you get caught by, that's why I said the Lord described a bear and a lion. They would literally kill you, man. They would literally break you up, man.
Lion is a little merciful. Lion to go for the neck and kill you instantly. A bear will torture you, man.
Remember that movie The Resident with Leonardo?
Yeah, yeah.
That shit was that was one of the craziest bear scenes I ever. Man, that motherfucker seen him move and came back. It seen him shuffle a little bit. It came back to bite on his ass some more, man. We come into the times of what? Pure judgment. When America feels it, guess what? You women are gonna feel it too, man. And it's not a coincidence that it described it as a woman sitting on that beast, man. It's not a coincidence that the Lord put the woman on that.
Yeah, does it come in the spirit of a woman? That's the daughter of the harlots, man. These women come in the spirit of whores. That spirit of Babylon, daughter of Babylon, hey, these women. That's why, hey, America is built for women. That's why you got these nice hotels, condos, skyscrapers, smart cities, limousines, because metropolis goes back into what they call mother city.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is convenient for women. That's why the women go in the house, she's working from home, got flip-flops on, and slippers and shit, the cat on it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You out there busting your ass, making X amount of dollars an hour, and you get fired, but yeah, she's at home pressing the button, bringing all the money. And she's looking at you like, nigga, why you ain't making no money?
Fucking QVC and shit. Yeah. You know how many times I walk in, I see my mom's watching that shit. I'm like, why are you ordering this? Sometimes she'll have stuff come in, I'm like, why did you order this? Or it won't even be used. Women just sit there and buy off instinct and emotion, and it's not even calculated through. Who needs another fucking steamer? You know what I'm saying? You done got 4 fucking steamers. Why you need another one? It's not, a man won't do that though. A man ain't gonna sit there at 12 o'clock at night on a damn QVC and be like, you know what? I can use that frying pan. You won't do that. Would you do that? Nah, I'll be like, nah, I'm cool. If I run into it, I'll run into it. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man.
Women spend more money than men do.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because they get their hair done, their nails done, their feet done.
Yeah.
All of that.
Shit, the bitch, bro, that was something at the McDonald's. Yeah. She had her nails done, had her hair done.
Yeah, but you
get food on the 11th, right?
I just was gonna say that earlier. Spirit had that come back out. I was like, why you look like that, but you don't get your food stamps in that? Come on now.
You yelled at me for a 99% McDouble. Like, are you serious?
Like, so you have money to get your nails done and all that, but you can't feed your kids though.
I'm sad for the children, man.
Call CPS,
I'm sad for the children, man. I'm tired of them because them kids in that house hungry.
Yeah.
You know what could have happened if she was smart? You know what? Took that meal upstairs, say thank you, and cut it.
Cut it up.
Cut it. Hey, here's a little snack for y'all, man. We just gonna eat this. Make it. Hey, guess your daddy brought this. Make the man a hero.
But the entitlement, though. See, to show you how entitled she is, if she didn't want the food in the house, why didn't you just? He even said it. He said, "Well, look, let my son come outside and eat with me."
Yeah.
And the fact about it is, he should just be able to go in there and get us something. Why do you have to fight for the kid anyway if it's yours?
Yeah.
And that's another game you hoes play, man. Fight for the kid. You gotta fight for it, but yeah, she wants all your money, but she don't want you to take it with you. We ain't playing that game.
Now, I said this. I was like, well, if the kids was home, she could have asked him, hey, can you stop at the store, pick something up real quick, and can you buy it, and I'll cook it?
I got it. Hey, my food stamps coming in. Hey, can you get the other kids something when the food stamps come in? I give you 50 on that. You can go buy some food up and we'll recount that way.
Exactly.
That would have been a working relationship.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you gonna give me 50 for the food? Bet. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. What do they want? I'd have spent $5-6. Okay, get the McChickens, get that, and then brought the whole bag in if she was a cohesive thinker, man. You can't think with these. They don't want to. That's why it says Sarah was counted worthy because she called what? Abraham Lord. Yeah. That let him be the leader. Hey, you know what? I get it. We done fell apart. I'm hurt right now. My food stamps is coming in. They are hungry. Go ahead and I'll recomp you. That would have been a perfect example. You would have saved your whatever left of your mindset, man. It's madness, bro.
Because when Ishmael was all born, right? Mm-hmm. Then Isaac came. Sarah went to Abraham and said, hey, you would have to make a decision, man.
Yeah.
Who's going to get the blessing, basically? And like, because is it going to be Ishmael or Isaac? Which one is it? She let him make the decision. She didn't make it.
She didn't force him. She didn't force him.
Exactly.
That wasn't a forced thing. She came correct. You gotta read the situation. They'll come. Hey, certain men come around. Guess what? Women will see another man. She cover her head up. Cover my head up. And they be sitting there chilling. There won't be no conversations coming up. Hey, what y'all doing? Even when she left. And when we left, those little, man, look, women are not, they have cheated themselves, man. Just like we're off. We're not the men that we used to be. Women aren't what they used to be, man. That's why we're waiting for this change, man. We're waiting for our change. That's what we're patient for.
Because we're coming back to who we are, and when we come back, when the women see that this is what we're supposed to do, a lot of them, they gonna have no choice but to get in line in that day. They're gonna see brothers with that power, man. That power is coming. Like right now, like I was telling this brother, I said, we're in the last stages of getting purified, man. Because miracles are starting. A miracle may happen tonight, man. I really believe that.
Because we don't need to have no impurity. Because that miracle is gonna put a signet. Miracles exalted the Father.
Yeah.
You want to exalt the Father, man. I've always said that. If the power, I just want to magnify you, man.
Yeah. Well, I got a precept.
There's limitations 4 and 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people become cruel like ostriches in the wilderness. The tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them.
Yep, and hey, shit, man. Yeah, because our women, they're cruel, man. Like a lot of times when you see black women walking in the street, they have 3-4 kids behind them. They're not even caring about the kid's safety. Kid get ran over by a car, get snatched, trip and fall. As the kid is tripping and fall, she's right, get your ass up. You know, shit like that, man. Okay, and these are not women we're dealing with. This is why they call them BT3000, black terminators, man. They're unbreakable. Yeah.
You mentioned the brothers get that power that they're gonna get in order, right? This is Psalms 110:3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauties of holiness, from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth.
That's right, man. It says thy people should be willing in the day of thy power. Yep. So when brothers are healing, bringing the dead back to life, flying, whatever the Lord may give us through the Spirit, people are going to get accustomed, like, oh shit, damn, this dude literally just brought somebody back from the dead. Yep. And that's when, hey, Esau is going to put that light on. It's like, we got to get these guys out of here. This dude just literally just brought somebody from the dead. Yep. This ain't no David Blaine shit, no Chris Angel shit. He literally just said the name of the Lord and raised them up from the dead. Exactly. Like, hey, man, it says that when the Lord brought the damsel back, it says that they was like, well, look, she ain't dead, she just sleeping. And they started scoffing him. They said they allowed him to scorn. Yep. Pissed him off, so he kicked there. He like, get the fuck out. Kicked them out. And then, hey, he told her, man, he whispered and said, hey, rise up. And then she rose up.
Yeah. Tell Lazarus. Tell Lazarus, get up, man.
And that's the type of power we gonna have, brothers, man. Yep. Okay, we don't know how it's gonna come, but just something that's gonna snap in, brothers, and we're gonna be able to do it. And we always say that in order for a man to elevate, you gotta get put through certain trials, man. You elevate as you're going through your particular trials. A perfect example is when the Frieza saga. Hey, Goku had no choice but to level up, man, against Frieza. Yeah, he had to, man.
He had to go bollet.
He had to. There's no point, and that's why the Lord is purifying brothers, man. He's putting brothers, fine-tuning them to the point that he's gonna, hey, all that gloss on them, we're gonna shine, man.
He said this is, the Lord said this, man. I've been saying, it says this is good pleasure to give us the kingdom. Yeah. And guess what? The Lord's life is worth more than spiritual power. Yeah. So if the Lord would give us his life, what is spiritual power?
That's a light thing, bro.
It's a light thing. He gave his life, man. He went up there and got whipped, his back whipped, disrespected, dishonored, man. To bring us back to the Father. You think us doing? No, because guess what? Just like he ain't gonna give us money to ruin us, he ain't gonna give us that power to ruin us, man. Like the brother's saying, that purity is an important thing, because guess what? We're getting away from that. What did Yahushua say? He said, I'm from above, you are from beneath. Yeah. He wasn't using that power for nothing but for the Father. Just like we ain't gonna use these power to get bitches, because now guess what? We see bitches. Bro. Why would you do that? We're not, man, look, we're not gonna do it for that. We're not gonna do it for these people. We're gonna say what? The ones that come in, hey, If that needs to happen, guess what? That's gonna intensify. Because what did Yahushua say? He said, what? You believe? Do you believe that faith that's made thee whole?
Because when you get it, brother, it's gonna be so cold-blooded. You know, like right now. See, and this is the reason why the Lord putting us through this, because a lot of jakes, man, even ourselves, we want the power now because we want to flex low-key. That's why we're like, nah. But when we get that power, we gonna have all the worldly shit and purity out of us, man. Because we have power right now. Brother we done flew here. Like, I ain't finna drive no car. Gas is $4. I'm gonna fly.
You would've made some kind of excuse to use that
so you
power.
can fly. You want Jake want the cameras on him and shit? Lord, like, nah, bro. Y'all gonna have to
coming up to camp.
Yeah.
Hey, Shalom.
They want a Hancock shit.
Kyle made it here, man. It's a lot.
You're like, where your car at? Like, I ain't, you know.
Man, traffic and shit. Come on, man. I'm here though, baby.
And the Lord gonna let us. He gonna let us flex, but it's gonna be in His name.
Samson.
Yeah, he flex. But see, what's gonna happen too, though, like when we get that power, you ain't even gonna want to flex on people. Like, you're gonna be so low key with it, because you gonna know it's like the whole power of anticipation, man. Anticipating something good is the best. Like when you grew up being an underdog, you seen all your homies and shit flexing. But hey, my man, what's my man name? He had a song. It's called "We Waiting on Our Moment," man. Just waiting on my moment. Because we know through the spirit that our time is coming, bro. And when we shine and we get that glory, man, we gonna set this world back, man. That shit gonna happen, bro.
The last on the beat.
You said this is the last time of us being purified, right?
Yeah.
Now, Adam, what he did, right?
Yeah.
What Solomon did. Then when he came back as himself, he was perfected.
Yeah, he didn't deal with women.
Right. So he went through several purifications, man.
Balance.
So we got to go through it so we can be perfected. You go ahead,
Proverbs 25:4. Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer.
Now that finer vessel, man, hey, you gonna shine. Just like when you get that new, like a brother get a piece, man. Brothers shits be so you can see a reflection, like, damn, it's like a mirror. That's what the Lord wants to see. He wants to see His reflection in you, man. That's why He's putting you through all the heartache, the losses, you know what I'm saying, the illnesses, the sicknesses. Lord is purifying that shit off, because it's to the point. He said, look, man, just give it all up, man. Just let it all fucking go. It's just kind of like when you're learning to swim for the first time, and your parents is training you, man. They say, look, just lay back and float. I got you. If you drown, I'm gonna put. Hey, prime example. Peter walked on the water. What the Lord do?
He said, why did you lose faith? But you know what was happening? He said he got mad because they lost faith sometimes. So the Lord is saying with us, He wants us to be gods. We're the kids that are. It's like you see your son, and you know you're a cock, man. You're good at what you do, and you see your son. He got it in him. He might have sucked. Then you know a jump, or he might have done something. You're like, oh shit. And we have potential.
Go on. In the hyperbolic time chamber, man. That's how Goku knew that Cell could be beaten. Goku had a game plan. He like, I'm not even going to defeat Cell. I'm not even going to train my son, because he saw when he found out that he had that hidden power. Gohan didn't even realize it. Goku saw it. He said, oh shit. He said, that's it. That's
his power. He represented his power, and then he kept pushing him. Yeah. He kept pushing him because Gohan sort of got weak and went back into being docile.
He was timid.
But he was the power. He was
because he told him. He said, I don't know about you, son, but he said, when I was fighting Cell, was it hard for you to keep up? He said, no. He said, but you guys wasn't fighting at your full power. Gohan said this. He said, that's a lie. He said, I was giving it all I got. So he seen every move before he did it. He said, son, it's in you. You got it. You know?
He said what in Lamentations. Say in the precious sons of Zion.
Lamentations 2.
But compared to the fine gold. So once we are purified, we're gonna shine.
Bro, we're meant. We're created as jewels. A jewel has to be a jewel. Amethyst got to be an amethyst. Amethyst can't switch to quartz. Amethyst can't switch to lapis. The Lord is telling us, I made you. This is why I had to be hard on you. You're literally dangerous objects that have to be cordoned. Like we're pocket nukes. Imagine you got a nuke just floating around. Motherfuckers like, hey, where that nuke at? Like, no, that's not something one do.
Like
you gotta. Nukes are highly watched. They are highly watched and they're documented.
You got jobs specifically to watch
nukes.
My brother had a job in the military doing that shit, bro. That was his whole job, to guard weapons, bro.
Damn.
Well, they are called is still missing what? A broken arrow.
We're broken arrows. We're spiritual broken arrows, man. We're lost, so the Lord can't turn us on. But what happens when we come back to Him and we become righteous and He's gonna turn that volume up. Because guess what? We're the front line against this wicked man. We're gonna be the front line against the Gurkha troops, the ones that's gonna come and take, like that woman. Remember that woman that had that vision? She said they were gonna take her in that room, and she said she just called on the Lord's name. She said, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, and guess what? A man from GMS came there. So the Lord sent that man, came there and delivered her. Because guess what? It says, you shall be a what? Father to the fatherless, man. We're literally the superheroes, man, of our nation. That's what we're set up for. We're set up to do things, man. This man has got weapons. He's manipulating DNA. I asked the Father, we have to equal out. Because the Most High is not a man of false balance. So if this man is flexing his wickedness, guess what? It's time for the Heavenly Father to put that righteousness out here, man.
That's right. Because my thing is like, man, bro, if the Lord don't flex with us, bro, we're through. You see the shit he got on the left-hand side, bro? Yeah. He got this new robot called, it's a newer, upgraded version of the Eater. It's just designed to eat up carcasses, bro. Fuck, man. They talking about the Super Soldier program, man. Enhanced soldiers, man. Humans, I'm talking about they shoot. So that's what the whole Captain America shit is about.
That mRNA technology, that cripping, that's what they've been doing with the super soldiers, man.
They shoot that shit in you, bro. Niggas with exoskeletons walking up buildings, bro. Jumping on skyscraper. How can we deal with that if we don't get the power, man?
So we have to get it, man.
It's a necessity, bro.
I tell the Lord, I ask him all the time, I said, y'all about you know, I'm like, this left hand is throwing punches, man. I said that right hand gotta come and counter. I said, you gotta do something, bro, because I'm like, you see the left hand side. I'm like, brothers are sick, brothers are dizzy, all types of shit. I'm like, man, I know you ain't gonna let us go out like this, man. I said, we can't go out like this. No, I refuse to believe that, man. I refuse to believe we going out like that, man.
Well, you say Yahweh is not a man that he should lie.
Yeah.
Neither the son of man that he should repent. So he not doing it, so he not making it good. So it's gonna happen.
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, man.
With thee, I will break in pieces the nation. Come on, man.
That's right, man.
That's what we're meant to be. The Lord said he gave us the word. That's what Apostle, I'll never forget what Apostle Ricard said. He said, what? He said, hey, brother, you know his spirit? Hey, brother, we got the power.
We got the power, man.
It's the scriptures.
It's the scriptures.
Come on, man. Yeah. I never forget, and that makes a point. Because guess what? Words, because I said it earlier, what did Yahushua say to Lazarus? Rise up. He gave him the word. What did he tell us? There should be a call made. Yeah. Come on, man. We rose up out of our graves. Now we're alive, man. Women have been beaten in our minds. Yes, we'll go deal with women. People look at us like, oh, yes, we will deal with women. But the knowledge of them has been gotten. We are documenting them. We know. We're not in there like, oh, we're trying to fall in love. No,
we already know what it is.
And that's why we deal with them according to wisdom.
That's right.
It says that in the scriptures.
Hey, one more point, brother Salaki, I want to make. You made an excellent point when you said Lazarus rise. Everything is spoken through the word. Like when you go into, I think it's Sirach, when it tells you about how the Most High spoke everything by his word. Watch the first Matrix. When Neo was killed in the hallway, remember when he came back? He said no. And that's when it ended. What happened was Neo, he died because he had to kill the old man. Yeah. Because remember in the movie, Neo was just going, he didn't have no faith. That's why he didn't make the jump. You know what I'm saying? After he defeated the agent, he started to believe. But then, at the same time, his confidence wasn't there yet. That's why they was like, you gotta run. And what he do? He ran. And then he got in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? And then when he realized, like, oh shit, I had to kill the old man for me to really not give a fuck. The Lord wants you to not give a shit about nothing, man.
He said, put your hope in him. Yeah. Guess what, man? The Most High has a planet spinning at thousands of miles per hour, and we cannot even feel it. There are solar systems. The Lord is looking at us like, look what I do on a normal. Look what I do on a normal.
Oh, yeah, a little fake.
The planet is thousands. It's huge. Us flying around it is not a big deal. I'm just gonna put it to you like that, Jake. We can look at the cosmos in the what is it? They call them super moons and super suns, man. You know the power it takes just to make those, and then let them go and keep rotation.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. This is our Father. He said he calls us the apple of his eye. He didn't say I call these universe the apple of my eye. He said I call you the apple of my eye, man. He watches us. Every move we make in life he's sitting like a potter, man. He's moving them edges off of us. Oh, I don't like that in him. Nah, I don't like that. Okay, yeah, this is making him better. Until he finishes it. When he finishes his work, man, we're gonna be the greatest creation, man, because his son is that. His son used that. When he went on that cross, he said he well pleased, Revelation the 5th chapter. When he sat down and gave him the book.
Yeah, he said
he gave him the book.
He said the angels wept because he didn't find nobody worthy to open the book, man. He said, hey, he saw the lamb slam from the foundation of the earth. He said that, hey, he was worthy to release the seals, man. That's a heavy testimony, man.
And to release us. Because we're a part of those. We're a part of that, those awakening, man.
This is Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So faith is the foundation that we gotta have, man. Right? Ground or confidence. So we have to have that confidence, man. We must believe this, man. Faith is the foundation that we gotta have, man, because if you don't have faith, how can you please Yahweh Shemel? How?
And you can't lie to yourself. That's the one thing in this truth, Jake. Stop playing and looking for others. You have to look in yourself and say in yourself, I believe this. Yeah. I believe this. There's not no, I don't need, of course we have the truth around us, but you can't go, that's why it says one man may walk it alone. If you ain't in your mind like, I believe this, I know spiritual power's coming, I know we're gonna get delivered out of here. If you ain't saying, no matter what the next man, because guess what, that next man can lose faith. Yep. It's for you. It's for you to believe and say, look, Father, I'm believing. Because guess what? We're going to make it out of here by what? Our faith.
Elder Apostle of the Lord, he said, brothers, here's one thing you can't do. Now you believe this is true. Good. But if you want confirmation from Yahweh Shemel, ask for it. Pray about it, right? I did it, right? 5 minutes later, right? I looked at a picture of the beginning. And I'm like, all right. Okay?
That's it.
Mark 27 and 3 says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown.
Damn. Got it, brother. Go ahead.
So you got it. Okay, it says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. So you got to really believe for yourself. And you got to literally play out the scenarios in your heart and your mind. Like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Right? That's why the scripture says, in thy security thou will be destroyed, because you thought you were secure. You never really played out the situation. You never played out your wife going behind your back and getting the children. You never played out that your children can be taken from you, or your children set you up, take you out. Like bring you up to the council of governors. You never played that. So then now you stumped. Because you thought, well, man, I thought my family was going to be with me on this. Nah. That ain't it. I ain't with it then. Far from it, man. You got Jake who got like conditional love with and we got basically like
conditional faith.
Like, Lord, as long as you keep my brother, my son, my daughter, I'm with you. The Lord don't want that. That's why he literally said, if you love basically anybody more than me, you're not hurting you.
You gotta hate yourself.
You gotta be willing for your people to get thought, man. Because, hey, our families up here, brothers got to some brothers and family people, but me personally, man, my family don't give a shit about the truth, man. I don't give a shit that they don't give a shit about the truth.
Right.
Because you know what? The scary thing about it is, in Lord's will, I'm a man of the Lord, and I speak, as a man, I say this, but the Lord took me around, and that's a dangerous thing for them. Now they have no clue, man. You take a man and move him from your house and put him in a different, like they ain't even worth it.
That's like Abraham. Yeah. What did they say? He called Abraham away from the Ur of Chaldees.
He knew it, bro. That was his.
They had to go to a land that you don't know, just like us. The Lord called us out of this, and we went into a barren land. We went into the wilderness of the world. And guess what? We've been given, because Israel is a place, people for it's a place. And we came back to Israel, which is, where did Abraham go? He came into the land of Israel. Yep. This is an understanding, okay? That's the same way he called us, because guess what? Abraham was found worthy for faith's sake. He was the godfather of faith, man. Right. So his faith, like we spin it right back around. The faith, that's what brought him to be the Lord's friend, man. The Most High got friends out here. That's why he says, be wary how you treat people, man. The Most High got people that he beloves, man. Just like he beloves his son. John the Baptist is beloved. He's the greatest prophet among men.
Yeah.
Paul was beloved, man.
Yeah.
King
David was beloved.
David and Jonathan, man, that type of
He said he knitted their spirits together, man. That's how the Lord will have you out here. That's what he's gonna do with us when we get in the kingdom. He's gonna knit all of us, our hearts. We're gonna greet each other with a kiss, man. We're gonna hug each other, man. Our kids are gonna, the elect, man, if we be a part of that number, we're gonna have a family. Your daughters, your sons are gonna be in the, where would you go else? You ain't just gonna go to a man ain't making. That's gonna be an honor, man. We're gonna wear that. The elect shall have a special, they're gonna be set apart, man. They're gonna have that special glow, man.
I got a precept.
Man, you must deal with, or you must accept that your family could be taken out, man. Because I had a dream about that, right? And in the dream, I wasn't afraid. I wasn't crying or nothing like that. But I asked the angel, I said, where's my daughter? And he said, oh, is she good? She's with us. So I'm like, all right, cool.
And the Lord has set up, because I was meditating on about my kid. I'm like, shit, man. Baby, they see demons, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, my daughter got to catch it too. I was in the spirit like, well, so be it. Because I'm like, that spirit runs off on her. She can catch it, but the spirit like, man, the Lord can set something up so cold to the point you get her. You know what I'm saying? It can happen just like that, man.
Yeah.
This is a quick precept to back up what you said earlier about the power of us getting power, right?
Yeah.
This is Luke 18 and verse 3. It says, and there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversaries. What are we doing? And it says, and he would not for a while, but after he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continuous coming she weary me. And the Lord said, hear what that unjust said, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect?
Damn.
So us getting power is what? Vengeance, man.
That's right.
Vengeance.
I make the creature my weapon.
Weapon, man.
Because it said what? Ezekiel 94.
Split other old and young, children.
The sign cry for the abominations
That be done there are set apart.
So that in portionate widow, that's what Esau calls it. That's us.
Yep.
We're saying,
We are that widow.
right? We're saying, help us. We
Help
need
us,
help.
Father. Help us. What does it say? Give him no rest till he
So you make Jerusalem a praise and a
So we supposed to be bigger, man. Hey, Lord, come get us, man.
Yeah. You promised. The Lord
promised
said
us.
a lot. I'm like, look, you promised. Like I would just meditate on the precept. It says that you promised that you was going to make Israel as the sun of the shore, man, or the stars of heaven.
And how's he gonna do that?
A lot of sex, a lot of popping. All you cats in them other camps that don't, look, man, we gonna be getting in the kingdom, all right? It's gonna be a lot of baby making in the kingdom, all right?
Yeah.
So all you jakes that don't want to do it, hey, I will gladly partake in that festival, all right?
Love our nation.
All right, yes.
Yeah.
And I got a precept up for Shaw. This is the book about Job 10 and 21.
I got it.
And it says here,
Oh, it's good. We're good to go.
it says here, before I go whence, matter of fact, it says, are not my days few? It says, cease then and let me alone, that I may take comfort a little. But before I go, whence I shall return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, man. That's right here in America.
Yeah.
We just witnessed an example of that, man. You know, if you brothers ever do night camps in downtown metropolis or cities, man, these buildings are hell of money. This particular building right here, man, the Power on Light building, that's a money building. You look up, bro, you can see it looks like an owl. It has a whole sundial. Oh, that's a shrine up there. That's a damn pyramid at the top. Yeah, when you see that building at night, bro, it's literally blowing up colors, man. I'll show you a picture of it or something possible. Yeah. Because you know, Missouri, by being directly in the middle of Babylon, we're right on a major ley line, a fault line at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you can find wolf preachers and all types of stuff here. But it says here, in the land of darkness, it's darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, where the light is as darkness, man. Damn, this is a wicked, dark land, man.
And there's no water here. No order, man. Everything is out of order, man.
That's right. Everything is out of order, man. That's why David said, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. That's why we need that power, brothers. That's why this is the scripture say, I will scatter thee among the nations as a small sanctuary, man. This is that sanctuary. This is where the light is at. This is where the truth is at here, man. Small, say, look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brothers here. We got 5 brothers here, man. 5 represent power. Man. This is the, look, man. This is where the Lord is at. You know, and it's going to be manifested in due time. That's right. You know? Go ahead, brother. You said?
It's Philippians 3 and 7. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss, for the excellency of knowledge of Yahushua Hamashiach our Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahushua. Right, so Paul basically said he had to suffer loss, and anything he got, he counted as loss for Yahushua's sake. Because you gotta, like the brother said, you gotta understand you could very well lose that which you're close to. I'm not saying for you to hate it and to disregard it, whatever it is, your children, family, whatever it is, but you gotta have the expectation that it's a very well chance that you could lose, just like your own life. You got some people out there who love their life more than anything. But like this one preacher said, he's actually on point. He said if you're a soldier in anything, you don't join the army in hopes that you're gonna come back. You join it because you believe that you can very well lose your life for that belief. Well, it's the same thing in the truth. You got some jakes that, like I said, they got those conditions. Lord, I'm with it as long as I'm guaranteed that I can live. But if you read the book of Revelation, you find out that you're gonna have martyrs for the truth. So, and you gotta think, well, Yahushua, he lost his life, and are we greater than him? No. So you can very well lose your life. But not every Jake, not every elect is going to be martyred, because the bulk of the salvation is going to come from those who are alive. But you got to know that you could very well lose. So if you happen to get jammed up in a situation where it look like you may not come out of it, you got to have that saying, well, look, I hope the Lord deliver me, but you know what? It's an honor if I lose my life. Okay, because once you do that, then you understand that the devil has no edge over you. If Satan knows that you value your life more than the Lord, he got you. Because he's going to put you in a situation where he's going to say, just like a pilot, look, I can rent your life right now.
He said, nah. I said, nah.
Yeah,
nah,
I said, man, please, you don't even know, you ain't got shit over me.
Damn. Oh, go ahead and take that MOTB and you can get up out of here.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
If you take it, then that means, guess what? You loved your life more than the truth. Okay? Because you getting the devil an edge.
It says, and they loved not their lives to the death. Because God said, we shall not all sleep. We shall all be changed.
We're dead here anyway, God. Right. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, and going through everything that we've been, eating these past few years, especially this pandemic, I've come to a realization there's nothing to take the mark for it. What would you take it for? Okay, women. Oh yeah, women. Women have been. That's a damn shame if you choose it for that. Family life. Your family's already done chose up. The Lord has literally gave us the bare nakedness. Like, what are you gonna take it for? Right. The job you're gonna take it to because you're not promised money. You already see how the money works. Right. The financial system. 144. Is it 144? Yeah, I see that. Hey, that's the spirit. That's showing you the Lord has given us no choice but Him, man. If you can see it. There's no choice because guess what? Guess what's on the other side of that bridge, man? On that walkway, a family. Imagine, I picture my kids. I picture them. I picture what my kids would look like. I picture the walkways of me walking on that one day the Lord let me see it of holding my kids and my kids running on like a beach. They're running ahead of me and I can't see their faces, but I just see the situation. I got all white on, I picture that because guess what? Why am I gonna give up the family that I pictured and I live with daily? I picture what, what I'm saying? You gonna turn your back on what is promised. And man, that's endless happiness, man. What's to say pleasures evermore, man?
That's why the brother just quoted, he said that you count things for losses gained in the martial art, man, because, hey, think about it, nothing is truly ever lost. Right. Nothing is really truly ever
We're energy. We're gonna come back anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna come back. I mean, it's like, okay, like, and like this brother had that spiritual dream. I had a dream that disturbed me like last week. My ex-demon I was with for like 6 years. I had a dream she got put to death. She got shot up and died in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And it was very heavy on my spirit. But I immediately had to snap out of it. I woke up, heart was racing, man. I was upset. Of course you're gonna be hurt with somebody who died. But she didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I woke up in a heavy spirit. But I'm like, wait a minute, man. What I'm tripping for? She don't give a fuck about the Lord. I'm like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. That's why I say when you throw them curses up in the prayers, be ready for that shit to come to pass, man. You gotta be able to eat that chin shot, man. Because people we care about, they gonna start dropping, man. Like my mom, she recently having problems with her knees now, man. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because she drunk that juice.
That juice. And it's starting to go with the. I figured out that too. They said in clots, they start making them joints hurt.
Yeah.
They said if your knees start hurting, you got to check out for clots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I already done dealt with clots. I've already seen. And then you were saying something earlier. I had to back up because check this out. You're technically, if you be a part of the elect, are the patriarch of your line.
Yeah.
That would be you're patriotic because guess what? You really, your fathers and them would be your grandkid.
Yeah.
Because guess what? 2 and 3 generations. If you come back every 2 or 3 generations, guess what? You would technically be they're coming from your line. You see what I'm saying? So technically the Lord is taking the patriarchs. The elect is what? The first fruits, man. That's going back to creation, man. The elect is the ones that was given out by Yahushua, man.
That's why he said I should take you one of a family, 2 of a city.
Real quick, because you said today, Jake, you would have to accept the fact that you could be put to death for this knowledge, right? It says this. This is Matthew 10 and 28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell."
Because that's what? That's the fire, man. That's that fire. If you take it, guess what? You gonna escape for a little bit, but guess what? The missile's gonna get you. Right. The Lord may let you go through all that hardship just to let you taste that missile, man.
So you're really not escaping nothing.
You either gonna choose death the right way, or you gonna choose death the wrong way.
Right.
But death is life. That's why it says the seed that shall not go into the earth, it shall not bring forth life.
Because it say because the only thing that Esau can kill is this flesh. That's it. That's the only thing he can do is kill this flesh. The flesh is wicked anyway. So why would you want to save this flesh for?
It's not making it.
Right.
We're going to be changed. So this flesh that you idolizing is not even going to make it.
Yeah.
Your spirit is going to be taken away from it.
You're wearing the dreadlocks.
Yeah. Because it's because this flesh dies. Okay. Your spirit goes up to Yahweh Shah. It's going to be quick anyway.
You see, it's something you gotta believe.
Yeah.
If you don't believe that, that's where you can see that you're really afraid. You really think like, once I leave her, I don't know what's gonna happen. But if you really believe, then it shouldn't switch.
Right.
Like, do we want to die? Of course not. We want to be saved.
Yeah.
But when you had an expectation, there's nothing that the devil can use to get you to bow. You know. And I got a scripture back what you said. This is 2nd Ezra 7. And verse 18. It says, "Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide, but they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things and yet shall not see the wide."
Shit.
You suffer, like you said, you suffer and take the chip, and now you really go see the missile because you thought, hey, I prolonged my life just a little bit because I took the chip. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a life anyway, like Pastor Bart said, that ain't a life. And besides, they're going to keep changing the requirements.
Yeah.
Like your job. Yeah, I got a job, but look what the requirements are now. Now you got to get annual shuttles, right? Now you got to get it.
There's no peace in it. On top of that, right, when that's passed, the missiles going around coming. Because taking that in the midst of a chaotic society, they getting ready to fight World War III, man. I mean, that's literally on the table. They're talking about going to war, so how much more? Because once this dollar goes down, they gonna try to instigate the MOTB, and that's when the missiles are gonna get shut off. Because they gonna go to war behind this fucking dollar, man.
It's set. The missiles are inevitable. The way Russia is set up, it's inevitable.
Bro,
they're talking it.
Russia said, look, we finna resort to, bro, dude brought it out. He said, look, man, they finna start using nukes. When they shoot that off,
it's over with. And they're not worried about repercussions because guess what? Them BRICS nations, and that's the darker nation. That's China, and then Iran, and I think it's Iran and where? China. I think they're joining the BRICS. They just applied for
because Russia set up a base down in Central America anyway. Yeah, so they was like, well, look, America was doing like this. They did like a supersonic nuclear test. I guess they was testing the supersonic missiles, and the shit failed, bro. They said they tested weapons, and that shit failed. Yeah. Done. They have no defense, man. We're here, man.
The devil's hot sauce and the charagma is a false sense of hope. They can't save you, man. It's not missile proof, people.
Well, the chip is not missile proof.
Yeah.
That's a title right there, yo.
Yeah.
That's a lesson right there. The missile is not missile.
Yeah, well, I got a precept here, man. This is the book of 2 Corinthians 4. And I'm gonna start at verses 4, and I'm gonna start at verses 7. It says, matter of fact, 6, it says, for the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh in the face of Yahweh Shai. Okay, this wisdom and understanding, man. This knowledge we're out here teaching in this dark land, man. Like people say, well, there's no hope. Where's the truth? Well, the truth is with the sanctuary of the Lord. You just overlook it because it don't appear to be broke. Okay, this is something that's not really shined upon, so to speak. Y'all ain't out here glowing. Y'all ain't out here rapping. You feel what dilch. All right, verse 7. It says here, but we have this treasure of earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High, not of us. Okay? So that's the whole point, man. We're doing this thing to glorify the Most High. We're not doing it to glorify ourselves, man. That's why we made the point earlier. The Lord ain't giving us power right now to do shit. Because, hey, we'll be glorifying ourselves, man. You know, we go to the club, we be flexing on Jake, we be beating up niggas, women trying to come home with you.
Yeah. You
got your eyes glow again.
Yeah, you get your numbers up.
Yeah. Well, you know what, this bitch trying to take you to go rob a bank on some right burn, left hand shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, we haven't received that power fully because we're not ready for it yet.
And then also that's gonna make you a target because Esau's been watching for that. That's the one thing he watches for because guess what? Them teams, them blacked out teams, let you do something, man. You're gonna get a visit from them blackout teams.
They know where you live. No.
They already know. They just watching you because you're gonna put it out there, and guess what? You're gonna become a target. So the Lord is saying, look, that's the best way. Keep us as crazy guys, but then as soon as we activate, it's over with. Because guess what? When they come in and we defend ourselves in a way that they've never seen, because did they not come for Yahweh Shai in the Garden of Gethsemane? And what did he do to him?
Hey, bro,
he pushed them back.
They felt it. He don't even tell you.
He pushed him. He threw a force at him. He just pushed them telekinesis, man.
And they showed you that. That's why I recommended the whole camp, our camp, to watch the Passion of the Christ, bro. Because remember when when Peter cut Malcolm's ears off, and remember when Yahweh Shai put his ear back on, you saw the look in his face. He was like he just knew it. And the Lord healed him. He literally served his whole member of the Lord, put it back on his ear.
Bro.
Was just like,
and then the funny part of that story, because guess who's one that the same one that Peter sliced his ear was the same one that snitched on him. And then when Peter denied him, he said, man, look, that's you cut my ear off. Bro, you cut my ear off. No, it wasn't me.
Yes, you did.
This is show you how Jake, man, the Lord is the best storyteller, man. This is a living movie, man. We're coming to the time where the good guy is going to be activated, man.
Right burn, man. Right burns. Hey, he got that message when he was 12 years old. Hey, the Lord said, hey, when I was as a child, I did childish things, man. 12 years old, when he got that call from the Spirit, he was down there communicating with that ship. That's when his whole molecular just changed, his whole mentality changed, man. He started liking women, and he realized that his family said, man, y'all ain't with this shit. You know? In verses 8, it says, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We're perplexed, but not in despair, man, okay? That word perplex goes into basically being in disarray, confusion, because, hey, brothers get in predicaments that they don't know what the hell they're gonna do, man. Damn, Lord, how I'm gonna get out of this? Because oftentimes the men of the Lord went through bouts of confusion because they didn't understand. Like when the prophets wrote down visions and so forth, they didn't know what they wrote. Some men got sick. Daniel in the lion's den, you think he had an idea on how the hell he was gonna get up out of that joint outside of having faith? No. Okay? So being in this truth is often a blind walk because, hey, you can get into a jam tomorrow and not know how the hell you're going to get through it, but the Lord going to get you through it, man. Yeah. You know? And it says here, we are persecuted but not forsaken, cast down but not destroyed, but always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushai, that the life also of Yahushai may be manifested in our body. So through those infirmities, man, they're going to be manifested in our walk, man. That's why brothers are sick. Brothers feel like they want to give up the spirit half the time, you know?
It says, what? Cast your burdens upon Yahushai, right?
Yeah.
So, cast your burdens on them, man. Because Jake, man, Yahushai won't put more on you than you can handle, man. If you can't handle certain things, man, Yahushai won't put you through that, man.
Yeah, oh yeah. Certain things, the Lord, because like the brother said, the Lord already knows you. He molded your spirit. That's why he told Jeremiah, he said, in the room, I knew you. Okay, because it's a thing, like if you're a locksmith or blacksmith, when you're refining certain things in fire, they know exactly how long to keep it in there. You can't keep that instrument in there for too long because you'll destroy it. Lord, what he do is he puts you in that fire for a long time, and he'll take you out, let you cool off a little bit, then he'll put you in there a little bit longer. Alright, and then he'll pull you out of the shit. Then he'll get the beating on you because he gotta make you that perfect utensil, man.
Well, look at what the Lord is working within us, man. Look at the Lord's creation. Start seeing how the elements come together in such synchronicity, how the moon works. He's trying to work on us like that. That's why I say my prayers, look, do me like you do the moon. Do me like you do these islands. Just do my life like, I'll put my faith in that. Because guess what? I can see that. I can know that is a very trustworthy thing. Guess what? The sun comes up every morning. Don't miss a beat. The most out and the moon don't trip. The moon don't be like, you know what, today? Fall back. No. We want to be made. That's why we pray to the Lord, man, make us perfect. Fuck this mindset of, you know, that's why this flesh got to go, man. Wow. Because we said that earlier. It says what? We're not going to go after that flesh anymore, man. Yeah. We're going to be perfect. We're going to be, the Lord is working just like we see jewels. We're like, oh shit, that's fire. That's beautiful. The Lord is trying to tell us that what we're going to be, man. We're going to be made into jewels, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, just let him see it, man.
That's the repercussion for all that y'all talking, man. Right.
Keep going, bro.
You jakes, man.
Yeah,
you niggas are the worst ones, man.
Man, if you have a soft spot for your child, right? Yahushai won't put you through anything that would involve your child, man.
Well, I second that, because if you got a soft spot for your kid, the Lord will test you in that to build you up. The Lord like, you know what, man, if you gonna put that over me, I'll take that shit from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you. Hey, Job had to suffer loss, bro. His whole family got. He suffered loss, bro. And bro, they said he was so grieved in the spirit that his men, they had to come down and sit in the dust with him for 7 days. They couldn't even talk to him because he was so vexed to the spirit. They said they looked upon him and didn't know him. Like, damn. Like, you just here, you were brought down. Like, what the fuck happened, Joe? You know? So yeah, man, that's why it's a balance in everything. That's why you gotta put the Lord first in everything you do, man. Because you step out of place.
You gotta go look at the edge of it.
And sometimes he'll take it just to take it to test it.
And then just close it, and then just push the thing, and it'll lock on for you.
Man, like my kid, man, the same.
The sun coming right on us.
Same thing.
Hey, that's the spirit.
We finna wrap up anyway.
The sun coming right on us, man.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Yeah, this is Isaiah 43, because the brother made a statement. He said that the Lord basically made us for a reason. And he did. You know, just to answer anybody's question out there, why did the Lord choose you? Why he choose you? Because it says he basically chose us for his glory. That's why he gave us the law, statutes, and commandments. Everything we do is supposed to give thanks and praise in his name throughout the earth. Right. This is Isaiah 43, verse 7. Start at 5. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up. And to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far.
We quote that earlier.
Yeah.
We said that's a spirit, bro. Oh, go ahead. That's because you know what? I always hear this verse and I always just picture like a little child, or you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what the Lord, man. This is a homecoming that's happening right now, man.
And my daughters from the ends of the earth, even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him. So we exist for the glory of Yahweh. So everything, like the brother's been telling you about the glory that the Heavenly Father has, the earth, the elements, all those things, the galaxy. Guess who he created those? He tell you he created the world to be inhabited. Guess who the rulers are for this earth? It's actually Israelites. The general public don't know that, but they claim they're Christians. Scriptures tell you the world was created for the Israelites. Everything was created for the Israelites. Really the Israelite man. Women were created for the Israelite man. The world was created for the Israelites. Servants, these other nations were created to serve the Israelites. All these galaxies, all of them is supposed to be for our use, right? And we're gonna get that power. Even spiritual power.
That's why the world always moves off our vibration, even in slavery. How you going? That like, they no way we're gonna be letting our kids are not gonna be mimicking Edomites in the kingdom of heaven because they cool. You know, they ain't gonna be doing that. But why is it in their kingdom their kids mimic us, and we're in the fucking ghettos, man?
Hey, you saw that video of that Jake? That nigga looked like Coolio or some shit. He was over there in Saudi Arabia. Dude had like celeb status, and this is just a regular Jake.
I seen that one with the. I showed the brother the one that. You
was talking this shit. He was loud. He was chugging like
BBC.
Hey, you knew he was
happy as shit.
But I felt good for him.
Man, look. Me and his brother. What'd you say? He said, man, he looking too damn happy, man. He looked too, man. He looked, and that wasn't even the kingdom. He was in a tank top. He didn't even have no jewels on, nothing.
And they was hitting on him. He was loud. Hey, he trying to be modest with it, though. I peeped his humility, though. I liked it.
Because he could have been big-headed.
But Jake don't get that kind of love over here, man. Now, bro, it was a one cat in Saudi Arabia. This nigga literally looked like Pookie off the block, bro. Just a typical nigga, had Afro puffs. Ishmael, like, it's a black. They taking pictures with him, man. They're like, come on, like celebrity. So just imagine if Jake went over there all dripped up. Bro, you would literally be a king over there.
They'll just crown you, man. They'll just crown you up.
Man, these nations are ready for us to rule, man. They are ready for us to rule, man. Man,
your body, your choice, but you in a fucking scuba suit.
Man, they walked up to him. And hugged him and all that. Touching on him and grabbing on him and shit. Come on, man.
It's in our veins to rule, man. It's destiny. We've been running from that crown. What does it say? Heavy is the head that weareth the crown, man. We've been dodging it. Jake, what does it say? Men love darkness rather than light. The light is what? We're supposed to rule. We're looking around this earth and we're like, golly, this is supposed to be our planet. We're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Why do we even feel that way? If we're not meant to rule it, why do we even care about the earth so much? Now that we realize about it, man.
Because do Esau care about it? No. Do Elon care about it? No. Do Ishmael care about it? No. Ham? No. Who cares about it, man? We do. Put don't give a fuck about it.
Man. Them motherfuckers eating fly patties. Y'all see that? Compressed fly patties,
man. And they were frying it. Man, they was frying a fly pie.
It was a fly pie.
They was frying it, man.
They literally putting that in a paste.
Put some oil on that shit.
Bro, you gotta get out of here.
In olive oil.
In olive oil.
And I'm like, what the
And they eat.
I see grasshoppers and shit. You can eat them with a fly.
No, they literally scooping flies. You know what? That's why we need to rule, man. You know what? We gonna be a kingdom, and these nations are gonna be put under subjection. That's it on that note, man.
Fly pie, man. I'm like,
I got one more pre-sale. We can wrap it. Brother got something else. We can bring it out. But this is the book of 2 Ezra 6 and 54. And I'm gonna say it here. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also thou hast chosen. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made the world for our sakes. Okay? And it says, as for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but to be like unto spittle, as like the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. But now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have been ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But why be the people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given into their hands? And if the world be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long should this endure?
Yeah. This show you they don't like life, man. Because look, they're going after the toddlers, man. The life. We in our kingdom, guess what? We ain't gonna stifle Moab. We ain't gonna be over Moab like, hey man, y'all need to go ahead and simmer down on this kid ratio. Moab, get it in.
Go ahead.
Get
So
it
when she
in.
get older, I want her as a cut.
Yeah, man, hey, like we were talking earlier, give us our 10%. They're gonna pay tithes, man. These nations, they're gonna tithe up. Then we gonna, hey, I don't care what you do on your land, long as the laws follow, hey, man, you be fruitful, man.
Hey, that 10% gonna be a lot,
bro. And that's 10% from everyone.
And you said that.
Yeah,
you said that.
That's gonna be 10% from Elam, Moab, Esau. That's going. We need to hunt it from him.
Yeah, I'm protecting him. Hey, it's gonna be so cold-blooded, bro, because like in they lands, bro, you know how Jake go to different lands and shit. How Esau has shit set up. We gonna have shit set up in their lands, bro. We gonna have palaces in their.
Yeah.
You know, we gonna be the heathen. They gonna be throwing parties and shit.
I got it.
Yeah.
We gonna have spiritual embassies.
Yeah.
We gonna have Hebrew embassies. We gonna palatial palaces, and they gonna be like, don't fuck with that.
Don't fuck with that. And don't fuck with that. And we gonna go. You know how they got the hole in the walls and shit, bro. We gonna go drink and shit. They're like, oh shit, the gods are here. They gonna bring out the best shit.
They gonna be prepping.
Like the gods are here.
They're gonna be prepping their women for when we come back around. Their daughters are gonna be extra. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be extra. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be smelling. They know we like our frankincense, so they're gonna be soaking for months.
But they gonna say this is reserved for the gods, for the Alahayim.
Woo!
They gonna give it freely. They gonna rejoice to give it freely.
Yeah. Say that again, brother.
So they're gonna rejoice to give it freely, because that's the attitude they gonna have. It's not gonna be a burden on them. They're gonna be happy to do so. So they damn sure better be happy.
Because they will be treated fairly after they serve 1,000 years of slavery, man.
Just like the Pope. When the Pope comes, guess what? There's parades. Why? Because they think he's the emissary and the representation of that Lord that they don't know. So they're saying like, okay, this is the man. So guess what? That attitude is gonna switch, because guess what? They're gonna know we dealing with the Creator. They're gonna know we dealing with the angels. There's not gonna be a hiccup, because we're gonna come back down from heaven, glowing in our majesticness, Lord willing. And they're gonna be like, man, they're gonna throw babies at us, man.
And that's
put his ass in slavery.
And that's why the Lord gonna say go. Because when we come, hey brother, when we come down for them ships, it's wartime. We gotta take over them. Because remember when we came out of Egypt, what the first thing we did with the will of Jericho? Yeah, we had to take down the Philistines, man.
So the same thing.
Yeah,
Bro, that's what I said. He said we want to go to the lands. We want to, but the world is gonna turn into Canaan.
Yeah, bro. The unknown land. Hey, cause look, bro. I say it all the time. When America is destroyed, that's just the beginning, man. It's called the aftermath, bro. This place being destroyed is just the beginning.
Yeah, that's the coup de grace. What do they say? That's just the beginning of the beginning, man.
Yeah, this is the beginning, bro.
Because it's only gonna take 1 hour, and the world gonna sit and chill out.
Dude, this shit weak, bro. Yeah, man, we'll wrap it up. You got something?
Okay. I looked up aftermath, right? Aftermath, regain, right? Gain, grass, says second crop of grass grown of the same land. So the aftermath of this destruction, the whole earth is going to flourish now.
The Lord is cold. It says a false balance is a what? Abomination. So that destruction is not just for the judgment, but it's going to be righteousness too. It's going to, man, the earth is going to look, and it says Israel is going to be inhabited by every sweet smelling tree, man. So there's going to be an ecosystem change on the earth, man.
Trees are a lot, bro. Do you know that trees have sex, bro? Do you know that through the pollen, like the female, like that's why everything is out of whack, because you have more male. They destroy all the female trees. It's more male trees. That's why everything is over. That's why everything is over pollinated. That's why basically we become the tree. That's why brothers are suffering from allergies, because they don't have anything to pollinate their seeds. Because when they're spreading seeds, the female trees encapsulated and it becomes another tree, bro. It's cold, bro. The Lord is so, he got it so set up, bro. So basically,
even
these
the trees catching hell.
They're shooting off this sperm. They're basically their master. They just shooting.
They're
off
burning. These trees are burning. It ain't got nothing.
That's why I say when he go down, no
trees
has come up against
the trees are gonna report. They're gonna be like, we got women again. Yeah. We gotta plant some extra women for these trees. So
they ain't even getting
damn, bro.
You crush the trees, bro.
Damn, bro.
They said when they building up cities and shit like that, they said when they come through and they topo or survey, they said, well, look, man, this city block, we gonna plant all male trees, straight male trees.
Fuck, man.
That's why, brothers, that's why y'all is all fucked up. We're basically inhaling tree sperm, man. All pollinators all fucked up.
Shit.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here, man. I never suffered from allergies this bad, bro. I've never suffered from allergies this bad, bro.
Like, it makes sense though.
Yeah, I was even watching that wicked nigga Kevin. Yeah, he went in on mushrooms.
Yeah.
He said mushrooms grow in lines. He said they'll stop the root system because all the roots are connected underground with the trees and shit.
Yeah.
He was going into it, he's like, all the roots are connected. So if the one tree is sick and the crippin', guess the mushrooms will warn like a line to cut them off and pretty much go into the other ones and infecting all the other ones too. I'm like, golly, man, the Lord is cold-blooded with even mushrooms down to the fine nuke. That's what I wanted. That's the mindset, because once you see everything is so in a mode, I just want to go back and we're out of whack. We're the only things out of whack on the earth, but when we fix it, guess what? Everybody's going to go back to a cohesive way with nature.
Why do you think the scriptures call the Most High the God of the living? Yeah. Everything around you is alive, bro.
It's alive.
Everything, every organism, everything is alive, man. Everything feeds off one another. That's why I like photosynthesis, man. It's perfect. You got fucking, you got carbon monoxide or the dioxide. The trees absorb it and they breathe in fresh carbon. You're supposed to breathe, but the trees ain't getting what they're supposed to get. You got the sun and then the roots and the water that produces the trees inhale it to create fresh air for us, man. But the trees are not even getting what they're supposed to get. This tree didn't sprout like this, bro. Like back in May, this tree was damn near bald. It just got like this. Yeah. This supposed to have been sprouted by the end of April, early May.
It's late.
Yeah.
It's late.
And even then, the leaves don't even feel healthy, bro. They're not even, they're dry. They feel like plastic, man.
I mean, look, you can tell. Look right there. You can tell where it's naked at, where it's not even fully blooming yet.
Damn, the trees are dying, bro.
Yeah, they need help.
In one precept, it says, Daniel 7 and 18, it says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever, man.
We ain't gonna ask for it. We gonna take it, man.
I didn't know.
We gonna take it, man. We ain't gonna ask for nothing, man. We gonna take it. Just like we took Jericho and we took the land of Canaan. We gonna take it again, man.
Yep. Sure. And what that harlot say? She said, man, I've heard we heard what your power did for you.
Yeah.
That's gonna be that time. You know what? I want that. I want them to know we coming. I want them to know we got power.
Oh yeah.
We ain't hiding no more. We've been hiding long enough, man. We've been under the fucking rock long enough, man. When we know we unkillable, guess what? That's the one thing these elites can't depend on. If they know they get to moving, and guess what? They don't kill us. Then what? Then what? You can't put that cork back in the bottle. When Jake realized they can't die.
Oh shit. Jake took 1,000 bullets.
Okay.
Well,
you just gotta wait to regenerate.
Well, Luke Cage, man.
Yeah. Simeon Toko.
So that's bro. I went into it, man. Look, he said a prophecy. He said that there was going, man, look.
He said there were going to be many. He said, you don't want me here, but in the near future, there's going to be many, and you ain't going to be nothing to stop us, man.
Right. Yeah. They said here it is. He said he went into jail. They pretty much was experimenting him on. They said the Catholic Church was behind. I went the whole documentary. I got this saved on my phone. Yeah. They said the whole Catholic Church was behind that because he started doing miracles off the gate, and he said he ran from it. He ran because he said the Spirit revealed that he's supposed to, be something in the like the church, and he said he dipped, and he ran off to go do something else, which reminds me of the scriptures. So it wasn't like he jumped in full-fledged, but no, man. He said, look, they said one that they cut his fucking heart out, and he rose up on the table and said, put my heart back in my chest, man. They fear that. They fear those type of people because guess what? We're gonna break the medical industry in half. Because guess what? You ain't gonna need those pills. All you gotta do is go to them and be healed. Come on, man.
heard about this story. I've been meaning to find it.
I got it. I'll send it to you. I got the full. I got stories on other stories. Some more details on it.
They said that, bro, it was like a war or some shit like that. They said it was one angel that came not too long ago. They said he had a truck, bro. He swapped it. Yeah. He swapped it out the way, man.
Yeah. There's people still alive that he brought back from the dead, man. Yeah. He said he called down an army of angels in Congo. And they said one day rights. He said the army of angels. It was just buff ass dudes, man.
Yeah, buff.
He said they were knocking things out the way, and bro.
You got them kind of forces out here.
The elites are like, fuck, we can't let none of these niggas get that. None of them.
I seen that on Google, but I didn't look into it though. But yeah,
bro, we roll into the whole story, man. Look, the dude, he don't look like no Hamite. The son of he don't look like no damn. He ain't no damn Hamite. Look, that's dude. Man, he look like he from. Look, there you go.
Oh man.
Look, that's when they cut his chest open, man.
Man, he looked like a nigga from Compton.
Man, he look like a nigga from DC, man.
Fade shit.
Yo, that's how I look. He don't look like no ham. There ain't no Hamite, man. He look like somebody's uncle.
Man, he's he's either from DC or Compton or Philly.
Yeah, come on, look at him. Yeah. Don't that look like somebody's uncle, bro?
Yeah.
You probably done look like you ran on him in the subway or something, bro. Ain't no damn Hamite.
Yeah, no.
And he said there's gonna be more of me. Guess what? Come on, man. And he ran.
Right,
he ran. He made it a point in the story I broke. There was one site I found. It was written in fucking Swedish. So you know what? The spirit was like, hey. I'm sitting there, I'm like, golly, I can't read this. The spirit was like, go to translator. So I took it from Swedish and I translated and started reading the whole story. I was like, golly. He said, he prophesied, said there's gonna be another, he said there's gonna be some that's gonna reprimand. Bro, we gotta be them.
Yeah.
We gotta be them. The whole movement and waking up of this truth has been the most detrimental thing to Esau's plans, man. And we're his fucking, Jacob go in, man.
Yeah.
Shit, man, you wanna close the door? Yeah, we just face the east. Yeah, but we face the east. Yeah, about you shot. Then we said Baba Ball, man, you know. We're gonna close out. You give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And with that, above. Let's go.
That's it.
Yeah, I think I saw.